Hi everyone, my name is Ohad and I'm the co-founder and CEO of StackBit. Thank you all for joining today, and I'm going to take you through a couple of online resources that we've created to help people get started with the Jamstack. We think Jamstack is the future of the web, and it's very important for us as such to invest in making it easier for people to get started, get onboarded, acquaint themselves with the different technologies, because there's a lot involved in building a Jamstack site, whether it's a static site generator or potentially a headless CMS, a deployment platform. There's a lot of moving parts which all fit together into a beautiful architecture that creates super fast and secure websites. But at the same time, creating these things can be a bit of a technical challenge. And so we at StackBit had been investing a lot in creating onboarding ramps for anyone from super professional developers to tinkerers just researching the Jamstack and trying to get started. And I'd like to take you through two of those today. The first one is a very cool domain that we were able to get, which is jamstack.new. For those of you who are not familiar, Google took over and kind of popularized the idea of the .new domain. Any company or person is able to come in and purchase an available .new domain, and the thing is, you have to create a direct shortcut into getting started with something. And so, for example, doc.new will immediately take you into a new Google Doc. And so jamstack.new is run by StackBit, and it'll take you immediately to start a new Jamstack website. We've created a page called jamstack.new/info because we added a couple of fun quirks, which is you can specify a bunch of different technologies and get a new Jamstack website built on those technologies, right? So again, whether it's a static site generator like Next.js or Gatsby or Hugo or Jekyll, or a headless CMS like Contentful or Sanity or just Git-based, you can create a new website with any of these technologies using jamstack.new. So let's try jamstack.new/next.js. And again, the thing with these .new domains is that they're memorable and you can use them on a day-to-day basis by just typing jamstack.new into the command line. So this is the StackBit site creator. You can pick a theme, which we automatically pick the starter theme for you when coming from jamstack.new. Static site generator we had specified through the domain, through the URL rather. We'll use Git to manage the content, and everything is going to sit in GitHub. Before I create this, I'll just show you just a couple of new options for fun, right? So jamstack.new/contentful will give us the option to create a contentful site, and jamstack.new/Gatsby will give us a Gatsby site, right? So pretty cool and versatile. Create site's going to take me to creating a new website, and I'm going to skip that. It takes 60 seconds, but this is a 10-minute video, so it'll create a completely new repository for you, which is not dependent on anything. You can run this locally. You can deploy it to any cloud provider that you like. There's a lot of different explanations on what to do here. The cool thing is, once you're done, it'll take you to the StackBit Studio, which is kind of our main product. It's the easiest way to work on Jamstack sites. It's a user interface that's familiar to a lot of us coming from traditional web CMSs and kind of modern consumerized site builders like Wix or Squarespace or even Webflow, and gives us a sitemap, gives us an ability to do WYSIWYG editing, change images, and everything is driven by open source technologies and integration with static site generators and headless CMSs. So this is a Next.js website. The content is sitting in Git. It might as well could have been sitting in Contentful or in Sanity, and I can create new pages and so forth. You're more than welcome to go and play with this. Any new website you create with StackBit will take you to the StackBit Studio. Now, why don't we move on and go take a look at another resource that we've created, which is called jamstackthemes.dev. It's the most comprehensive collection of Jamstack-focused themes on the web. Anyone can submit a theme, and it's constantly being updated with a lot of different options and different technologies. So, if we want to look at Jekyll themes that are kind of pre-configured for forestry, we have a bunch of those right here. Alembic is a theme created by Debbie Darnes, which is a very well-known person in the Jamstack community, and it's a great theme. You can see a live demo of each and every one of the themes, and it's a very useful resources if what you want to do is create a new website and just browse all of the options that are kind of readily available to you. So why don't we go and take a look perhaps at Gatsby themes that are pre-configured to work with Netlify CMS, and let's see here. Let's find something fun. Let's see. Here, let's look at the Gatsby dev blog. So again, I can get a little bit of information. I can see a live demo, and if I like what I see, I can immediately create a new website from this theme using the StackBit site builder, just like the process that we saw earlier. It's pretty straightforward. We create the site, and again, I'll save us the time because we're already at the 7-minute mark, and this is the repo that ends up being created. Pretty straightforward because this is an open source theme that's just available, and so we provision a new GitHub repo for you and deploy to the cloud provider of your choice. Once the website is ready, or rather the repository is ready, again, you'll end up in the StackBit site builder in the StackBit Studio, and you can come in and edit anything you like. The changes that you make in this case are going to translate into kind of GitHub commits, and yeah, it's pretty cool and straightforward. It's basically a way for you to work on websites and collaborate with people who are less technical, who expect a kind of visual experience for editing work sites. Integrates with all of the popular static site generators, headless CMSs, and so forth. And most importantly, you own your code. Your repo is open. There's a lot of information about that and integration with GitHub and so forth. So that's it, folks. Thanks a ton for coming to my talk. Jamstack.new is the easiest way to create a Jamstack site. Jamstackthemes.dev is the largest resource for Jamstack-focused themes with support for various technologies. And so I hope you find these helpful, and looking forward to seeing your new Jamstack website.